Healthcare, it's always behind, right? Like technology just speeds ahead, but healthcare is stuck. But 2025, maybe the year things actually change.
Yeah, 2025, big year, potentially. At least that's what the experts at Mesh Digital LLC think.
They're a digital innovation consultancy, right?
Right. And they put together this list of the top 10 trends in healthcare. They think it's going to be huge. A total, fundamental shift.
Not just, more telehealth appointments then. What's the biggest change coming?
They say it starts with the patient, like you.
Okay, interesting. What do they mean?
So no more passive patients, right? The future is all about taking control of your own health, being engaged. That's their trend number one.
That sounds great in theory, but how's that going to actually work?
Well, think about all the apps and wearables and things, right?
Yeah.
People have more information about their own bodies than ever before.
True. I check my steps religiously.
Exactly. And it goes beyond that, like regenerative medicine, think repairing organs, even reversing aging.
Wow. So living longer A&D, healthier. Sign me up.
Right. It's about increasing your health span, not just your lifespan.
I like that. But okay, so I'm super engaged. I'm tracking everything. I'm living longer. What about doctors? Are they even needed in this future?
That's what's so interesting. Trend number 2 is all about how technology actually empowers doctors too.
Oh, okay. Tell me more.
So picture this. AI assisting with diagnoses, personalized treatment plans based on your genes, your health history, even data from your wearables.
Okay, now that's pretty cool. No more one-size-fits-all medicine.
Exactly. It's tailored to you.
But, no offense to AI, but sometimes you just need a human doctor.
Of course. And that's key. It's not about replacing doctors. Think of it more like giving them better tools.
Okay, so what kind of tools are we talking?
Well, think point-of-care diagnostics. You know how you usually have to wait for lab results? Imagine getting those instantly right there in the doctor's office.
Now that would be a game changer.
Right. And it could be life-saving in an emergency.
Totally. Okay, so we've got patients using tech, doctors using tech. What about, robots? Is that where this is all headed?
That's the big question, right? And it leads us to trend number 3.
Hit me with it.
So automation and AI, yeah, they're going to be huge in healthcare. But it's not about replacing human jobs. The idea is to free up healthcare professionals to, focus on actual patient care.
So more time for humans to be humans and let the robots do the robotic stuff?
Exactly. For example, think about AI analyzing medical images. That could free up radiologists to spend more time with patients.
Interesting. Or what about robots assisting with surgery?
Exactly. That already happens, and it's only going to get more advanced.
So less replacing human connection and more, making space for it. Because let's be real, even with all this technology, we still need that human touch in healthcare.
Absolutely. It's about finding that balance.
Speaking of the human experience, trend number 4 really stood out to me, transforming the patient experience.
Yeah, everyone hates waiting in those awful, sterile rooms. The goal is to use technology to make the whole experience better, more patient-centered.
More enjoyable, even.
Well, maybe not enjoyable, but definitely more convenient and personalized.
Okay, I'll bite. How are they planning to do that?
I'm talking online scheduling, telehealth, even AI chatbots that can answer basic questions, help with insurance claims, anything to make it easier and less stressful for the patient.
It's like taking all the friction out of the system.
Exactly.
I like it. But let's be real for a second. All this innovation, it doesn't just happen overnight. So who's actually driving this push towards a more tech-driven, patient-centered healthcare system?
And that's where trend number 5 comes.
Yeah.
In the rise of medtech. They're like the disruptors, the ones shaking things up.
So these are the companies making all the cool gadgets and AI stuff?
Yeah. But also, personalized therapies. That's a big one.
Personalized therapies. Okay, now you're just using buzzwords. What does that even mean?
No, but seriously, imagine, treatments tailored to your DNA, your lifestyle, everything.
So no more one-size-fits-all medications? That's got to be way more effective.
Way more. And fewer side effects, hopefully. That's the idea anyway.
It sounds incredible, but healthcare's not just about fancy tech and treatments, right? There's a whole other side to it.
You're right. It's not all fun gadgets.
Yeah.
Which brings us to trend number 6.
Lay it on me.
Supply chains.
Supply chains, like Amazon delivery, but for hospitals.
Kind of. But instead of books and shoes, it's life-saving medical supplies. medications, equipment, all of that.
Okay, yeah, that's got to be important. But honestly, not as exciting as the other stuff.
Maybe not, but just as critical. And the cool thing is digital transformation is changing this too. Imagine like real-time tracking for everything.
So you always know where those critical supplies are. That could be a game changer for efficiency.
Huge. Less waste, fewer shortages, faster delivery. It's already happening too. Some hospitals are using blockchain to track medications.
Wait, blockchain? Like cryptocurrency blockchain?
The very same. It verifies that the meds are legit, no counterfeits.
Wow, that's really innovative. But this is a lot to take in. It seems like it would take a massive effort to make all of this happen.
You're telling me no one can do this alone. Hospitals, tech companies, researchers, even the government, they all need to work together.
So collaboration is key. Is that what trend number 7 is all about?
Exactly. Partnerships are essential. Take Google and Amazon, for example. They're working with the Mayo Clinic, Cleveland Clinic.
Those are some big names. What are they working on?
Everything from like early disease detection to cancer treatments, AI, data sharing, all of it.
So healthcare is becoming a team sport. I like it. But with all this data flying around, don't we have to be careful?
Absolutely. Data privacy and security are more important than ever. And that leads us to trend number 8.
Okay, what is it?
Data is the new healthcare currency.
Currency. Interesting way to put it.
It's valuable, but we have to use it responsibly, right? Protect privacy, make sure AI isn't biased. It's all connected.
So it's not enough to just have a ton of data. We have to use it ethically, too.
Exactly. And for good. Like one of the most promising things is predictive analytics.
Okay, I've heard that term, but what is it really?
So imagine AI looking at huge amounts of data and spotting patterns.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this person might be at risk for diabetes.
And then you can intervene early. That could be huge for prevention.
Exactly. It's like having a crystal ball for your health.
That's incredible. But what about when you actually need medical help right now? Can technology help with that?
That's a great question. And it leads us to trend number 9, medical chatbots.
Chatbots, like those customer service things that never work?
Kind of, but getting much better. They can schedule appointments, refill prescriptions, even answer basic medical questions.
So instead of waiting on hold forever, you can just chat with a bot.
Exactly. It takes some of the stress out of it.
I could see that. But can they really replace a human doctor?
That's an important point. They're not meant to replace doctors. More like handle the simpler stuff so doctors can focus on the complex cases. Exactly. Okay. It's about finding the right tool for the job, right?
Makes sense. But wow, we've covered a lot of ground. AI, personalized medicine, supply chains, even chatbots. It feels like healthcare is on the verge of something huge.
It really does. And all of these trends, they rely on one big thing.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What's the magic ingredient?
Trend number 10, cloud computing.
The cloud. I mean, that's everything these days, right?
True. But it's essential for healthcare's future. Think about it, storing all that patient data, running those complex AI algorithms, connecting everyone and everything. Cloud computing makes it all possible.
So it's not just about storing my electronic medical records anymore.
Nope. It's about creating this connected system, sharing data securely to make better decisions.
And it's not just about efficiency either, right? We talked about access to care.
Exactly. Cloud computing makes remote patient monitoring possible, more telehealth options. It can really expand access, especially for folks in underserved areas.
Now that's what I call using technology for good.
Right. It's about making healthcare more equitable for everyone.
This has been fascinating. We've covered so much ground, from AI diagnoses to, well, the power of the cloud. What's the biggest takeaway for you?
Honestly, it's how all of these trends connect. It's not just about one cool gadget or technology. It's a whole new era for healthcare, a fundamental shift.
It's exciting, but a little overwhelming too, right?
For sure. But it gives me hope. Healthcare could be so much better, more personalized, more proactive, more human.
Well said. That about wraps up our deep dive into the future of healthcare. If you want to learn more, be sure to check out the full article from Mesh Digital. We'll link to it in the show notes. Until next time, stay curious, everyone.